Yo,
Yo,
welcome back to the J&E Comic Cast. I'm joined here with my boy, Egg Boy. Get
oh snap!
getting ready to watch a new trailer that dropped for Star Wars and some new DC news. But last week we had Comic Con. If you didn't catch that episode, it's our live reactions of things that released in Comic Con, what we're hoping for, and what we're looking forward to. So make sure you check out that
Minus
episode as well.
minus one very interesting trailer that we won't show for the
Mi-
kids.
Minus one thing, yeah. But other than
Yeah.
that, we reacted to things and put our opinions and our honest thoughts on it. But this week we got a little bit of DC news and a new Star Wars trailer. Hey, any hopes and predictions for these things that are coming up?
Um, this will be my first time watching the trailer. I've been slacking. It came out on Monday. So I'm really excited for it. I'm watching it for the first time with you guys. I'm looking forward to it, and let's check it out, Jay. Let's not
Yeah.
even waste any more time. Let's just watch it.
Alright, let's do it.
They're so proud of themselves, so fat and satisfied. They're everywhere.
They're watching me now.
Soon enough, these days will end. There will be no rules going forward.
People are standing up. That's what a reckoning sounds like.
Yo,
Yo, that was a
interesting, interesting.
interesting trailer. What? Go ahead, Egg. You can start off.
I like that it kind of looks like it has like the same like gritty, tones that Rogue One had. Rogue One I thought was like a really great movie. And it looks like it has the same feels. The only thing that I think that I'm watching the trailer, and the one thing that I'm kind of thinking as the trailer's playing out is, do we really need an Andor story? So I'm not sure yet, but maybe once the show's done, I'm hoping that I can say that yeah, we really needed this story. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it, of course, because it's Star Wars. You know how I feel about Star Wars. But yeah, I think that it's an interesting trailer. The other thing that they announced when the trailer came out was that we're getting the first three episodes together. So I don't know if that means that we're in for a longer series or if they're doing it because maybe the first few episodes are shorter or the first few episodes are slower. I don't know. I don't know. We'll know when the show drops at the end of this month. But I'm curious about it. I'm interested. It's interesting to see where this plays out. It would be crazy if we got another at the end of the show if we got another Darth Vader scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Or Obi-Wan pops in somewhere. So I don't know. Overall, I'm excited for the show. Am I super excited for the show? No, but it's Star Wars, so I'm giving it a shot. What do you think, Jay?
Yeah, I'm interested to see where the story goes. You said that it takes place around the time of Rogue One or after Rogue One,
I think it not well after Rogue One is
New Hope.
immediately after Rogue One is Episode 4, so it definitely takes place sometime before Rogue One plays out.
Okay, so before Rogue One. Um, so I'm interested to see if it's gonna tie into anything with the movie. Um, but like Obi-Wan did so well, so I am looking forward to seeing this show and seeing what the story holds. Um, the 3 episodes dropping, it is interesting to know that, because I think Obi-Wan dropped only 2, the first 2 episodes, not 3. So this is
Yeah, and most shows drop the
us-
first two. I think
yeah, drop the first 2.
WandaVision dropped the first two as well,
So it's
and
interesting
Loki.
that they're dropping
And
first 3. So maybe, like you said, they're gonna be shorter episodes or a longer series. Honestly, I think a longer series would be cool instead of Disney keep doing like 6 or 7 episodes or 5. Like, doing something longer would be cool, like a continue, like a series instead of doing mini series. A full on series would be cool. So dropping more episodes would be cool. Disney is really milking things though. So let's see where it
yeah,
goes from there.
yeah, they are, man. I think you and I were having conversations on the side in regards to that about them milking things because I think that a lot of people that we've spoken to, after that we normally speak to about these Marvel movies, especially when they come out. I know we're not talking about Marvel right now, but one of the things that they mention is that hey, it's starting to feel like I'm starting to get tired of seeing these Marvel movies, you know. So I kind of I kind of do get the impression that Disney is milking these franchises for what they're worth. And at some point, like that does make you worried. You know what I mean? If you're gonna have people who just get tired of watching these kind of shows, and then you know numbers start dropping or whatever. But we'll see. If they keep producing, like if Andor is really good, obviously Obi-Wan is really good. We really enjoyed Obi-Wan. If Andor is really good, and then whatever else they're giving us, Mandalorian or whatever other Star Wars stuff they have planned out is really good, then we won't have as many complaints on our hand. But it's just
Yeah.
another wait.
You know
We're just in a wait and see game.
you know what I thought of? Imagine if DC were to make a like a animated show of the DC multiverse. So you got Star Wars in there. They own Star Wars, X-Men, Marvel, the DC characters they have, and it's like a big
Wait, you
whole
mean
like multiverse dimensional series.
wait DC or Disney?
Disney. So
You
like,
said DC 3 times. I was like, wait, hold
did
on
I
a
say
second. Where are you going
DC?
with this?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you said DC
Disney
like three
makes it
times.
like a
That's okay.
multiverse dimensional show where they like get all of their like favorite, like fan favorite characters in all their series and add it into like one show that ties into like one big story.
You know what? That would be pretty insane. That would be kind of
You
insane.
know
I
what?
think we kind of got a
Disney
little bit
hired
of
me
that.
to be a writer. I help
Yeah,
out with that.
hire Josiah and sponsor our podcast. Give us
Yeah.
free Disney Plus for like,
But
and my
imagine
boy
like
Gaffy.
imagine Dark Vader versus like Iron Man or Thor,
That
or
would be pretty
like
insane. I'm not gonna lie.
Professor X
Uh,
or Magneto versus R2D2.
I mean, Magneto wins. Professor
Yeah.
X has no hope.
But like stuff like that, imagine that.
Nah, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool
I
to
think
watch.
it'll be interesting. Like, I think it'll be like a comedic release of like Disney milking things, if that's something they do make in the future.
They had a show, I think, back in the day. I think it was called DC Villains, and it was an animated show, and it was like all these villains from all these movies, like mixed in. So they could do something like that again. I think that'd be interesting to see if they did like a little limited, series where Mickey Mouse is in, like everybody's in one big
M-
universe, and Mickey
Mickey
Mouse has to
Mouse
fight Darth
has the
Vader.
Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, well, that would be insane, man. That would be
Like,
insane.
who knows? But moving on, like it's an interesting trailer. I have to give the trailer like a 6.5 out of 6.57. It's interesting. It piqued my interest.
I'm like at a 6, and nothing in it like really kind of like
Stood out.
blew me away. I thought it was interesting, and like there were some shots that I thought were really interesting.
Hmm.
Um, but I don't know. We'll wait and
Yeah,
see.
we
That's
shall
how I
see when
feel.
the show drops. But moving on, we got a
August
little bit
31st on Disney
August
Plus.
21st.
31st.
31st. So moving on, we got a little bit from the DC side of things. Let's start off with Super Pets, and then we can talk about the end topic. So I went to go see Super Pets. Egg, you haven't seen it, right? You haven't gone seen it yet.
No, sir. But
No.
I am fine with all those spoilers.
Okay. So with DC
Spoiling
Super
away, my
Pets,
boy.
there's not really many spoilers to talk about. Like, it's not anything that's like, oh my god, this connects to this movie that's coming out. It's nothing like that. It was a kids movie that was really, I liked it because it did have a lot of comic book situations in it that made sense. Like they use Superman still gets poisoned by kryptonite. They in the beginning they showed Superman's story of his planet blowing up and Crypto in that scene Crypto joined him. So like little stuff like that. Batman doesn't have powers. He's super rich. They use stuff like that. Lex Luthor really hates Superman. He's trying to become like little things, little details that made the movie even better. Um, all in all, the movie was funny. I think it's an awesome. If you're into comic books and you have a kid, definitely go watch it with your kid. It's an awesome movie. Um, even if you like, it's a cool kids movie. There was little like ending credits. One of the ending credits was Black Adam came and was voiced by The Rock as well. But it was an animated
What?
version, and he had a a dog as well, and he was the dog was saying that my owner is an anti-hero, and then like both dogs, Crypto and Black Adam's dog, were just like arguing about anti-hero is still a villain and stuff. So it was a little cool scenes like that. So I think they're definitely gonna make a part 2 of the show, of the movie, with the little teasers that they left and stuff.
My question: Was it Crypto voiced by Dwayne The Rock Johnson as well?
Yeah. So it was pretty funny to
Interesting.
see. Yeah, interesting to see. But Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Kevin Hart, you can sense their dynamic duo, and they did well. That's all in all, the movie did well. I have no complaints about it.
How was Keanu Reeves as Batman?
So again, it's hard. He didn't have too much in the movie, so it's hard to base anything off
Um,
of that. But like I didn't really care for Batman's voice in the movie. I felt like it was very cliche. But again, it was a kids movie, so it was like I didn't expect anything amazing from it. Like I didn't expect an amazing Batman. I'm focusing on what the movie's about: the
the
super
pet.
pets, the dogs, cats, and all that. So it was pretty cool, all
Okay.
in all.
What would you give the movie on a scale of 1 to 10?
Honestly, I'll give this movie like a 7.58. Like I wasn't like disappointed.
Interesting.
Yeah, I wasn't very disappointed. I didn't. There wasn't too much to critique or anything. I wasn't.
Did you laugh?
Yeah, I found there was a lot of things that were hilarious. One my
All right,
favorite
all right.
thing that you will probably see in the trailer. You can see it in the trailer too, when Crypto's squeaky toy is a Batman toy, so they call it Squeaky Bruce. And then in the movie, Kevin Hart gets Ace gets adopted by Batman, Bruce Wayne, and they get a Superman squeaky toy and Squeaky Clark, they call it.
That's funny.
So it's like it's just little things like that that makes the show funny and hilarious. But other than that, it was a good show. But
Good movie.
does it affect DC's 10-year project announcement Oh,
Yeah, that's kind of insane.
so what are you looking forward to seeing in that 10-year project? I know
Yeah, so
Batwoman got
oh
canceled,
no,
the show. Batwoman got
yeah,
canceled, so a
the
little update
movie,
on
the
that.
movie.
The movie, was it going to be a movie or a TV show?
It was a movie, and it was
A
supposed to come
movie.
out, I think, in theaters and HBO Max. It's not coming out anywhere, from what I read, and these are just rumors. Obviously, I can't confirm if it's true or not. Supposedly the movie did so bad with test audience that DC was like, you know what, bro? We're not gonna sit here and continue to put out a crap product. So if it's bad, we're not moving forward with it. We'll just take the loss. So that's basically what they did. They spent, I think it was like $140 million to make the movie, and then decided not to show it. I know some few people were disappointed online because Michael Keaton was supposed to be back as Batman. We won't get that unless they somehow leak those scenes. Um, Supposedly, from what I read online, he didn't have like too big of a part. Um, but still, it was Michael Keaton in a Batman suit, so that would have been interesting to watch. I personally, I'm indifferent to them canceling the movie. I think that they should. I think that they should just put on HBO Max and not even worry about it. You know what I mean? Just drop it on there. But there was something that I read, and I know I'm kind of rambling a little bit. There's something that I read that supposedly, if they try to write it off on their taxes, the movie, they can't ever put it out in a way that they'll make money off of it. So that's
Gotcha.
something interesting.
I
So they
th-
do something like that where they try to, get a tax write off or something for the movie or what they spend into the movie, then we're never gonna see it ever, 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 ever.
the pro-
So
the problem what I have with DC is they pull all these different stories, all these different comic book stories that never connect from different movies. Different. We have three Batmans. Michael Keaton is supposed to return as Batman. We got Batflex. Ben Affleck playing Batman. We got
who's back? Who's back? By the way, we didn't talk about that really quick, but he's back in Aquaman too.
see like stuff like that. Why? Why are you bringing if you want to keep Ben Affleck as Batman in that series, then like why did you make this Batman movie? That's the issue. We never had two Iron Mans with Marvel. Robert Downey Jr. was always the Iron Man. The face of Iron Man was always him. Like he made three movies, not including the Avengers movie, three solo movies where he was always Iron Man. You made a new Batman movie with this young actor still. I can't remember his name.
Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah,
With this young actor still, why not continue off of that? That movie did well for you. It got good reviews. It got good critic reviews. It made you a ton of money. Why don't you continue off of that? Cancel everything. Like keep even Shazam. Shazam did good reviews, got you good money. You're making a part two for it. Leave him as Shazam, but don't you you failed with the Justice League. You failed with Batman versus Superman. You failed with Superman. Man of Steel was okay. You didn't.
okay.
It was good, but again, the continuation. They never continued off of it. They never continue. That's my issue. They never continue. We never got a Man of Steel 2 if you don't count the Justice League movie where it was mainly focusing of Superman on Man of Steel 2. It was Superman and friends. So little things like that it's like, bro, you're gonna ruin this in the DC name, the DC Comics name and their movies. Like no one's
Yeah,
gonna want to see your movies because they don't make sense. All the stories is thrown everywhere. Where is it going? Who's the big
yeah.
next baddie?
They definitely seem like they had no direction. But I guess with them coming out with this 10-year plan, that's basically what they're trying to do. Basically saying, hey, we're gonna go ahead and do things a little bit differently moving forward. So if you guys don't know, DC basically came out and said, hey, we want something like what Marvel has and Kevin Feige has with Disney. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to slowly build our world instead of just trying to throw everything together. Um, They already have some movies out. I don't know how their 10-year plan is going to affect what happens after those movies. I So it's very interesting to see, I guess, what they announce. Maybe at DC fandom we'll get a better idea to see if they're going to reboot things or do what Josiah said, use Robert Pattinson, or slowly build up into a new Justice League. We don't know yet.
The, yeah.
Personally, I think that what they need to do if they really want to do things the right way is because we do have so many unanswered stories. I think that they need to give us I think they need to give us the final Justice League movie by Zack Snyder. Give us Justice
I
League
don't think
Part
so.
Two.
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, you'll get to talk in
Continue.
a
Yeah,
second.
go. Sorry, I didn't mean to
So,
cut you off.
I'm just messing with you, Jay. So I think that they need to close it off right now with what they have. Give us a Justice League Part Two. Tie up whatever story they want to tie up in whatever way. Tie up the Batman story, tie up the Henry Cavill story, the Superman story, tie up Aquaman, Flash, everything, and then reboot everything in the right way. Give us origin stories of the whatever Justice League they want to use with whatever characters. Green Lantern, I think, should be there. I think they should still give us Aquaman, and they could have this Jason Momoa, you know, come back as Aquaman or whatever, or not give us their origin story for Aquaman. Superman, Batman obviously need to be there. They can have Pattinson be Batman. Flash, recast of Flash. I don't think they're going to use Ezra Miller again. Um, Shazam needs to be on there. Martian Manhunter, I think, is another one that needs to be on there. I think I already said Green Lantern. Give us those movies and build from there. Build up to Dark Side so that in 10 years, when we get the first Justice League movie, or 5 years, or however they do it, that movie hits us right in the feels. You know what I mean? It's a strong emotional impact. I don't think they should do personally. Um, I'll close by by saying this. DC, come hire your boy, man. I'll help you guys out. Get this straight, okay? Because you
I
gotta know
think
what you're doing.
I think just honestly scrap everything. Start from scratch. Uh, Jason is about to, Aquaman's about to hit 50. Gal
Is he
Gadot
for real
is
that old?
gonna, I think, almost 40. Ben Affleck is almost 50. You got
He might already be
Robert
50.
Pattinson's almost 40. You got these new projects that are coming out. You got supposedly a Beetle movie coming out, a Black Canary movie come out. You need to start off the foundation. You need the OG characters that founded Justice League needs each and every one of them needs their own solo movies again. Which, if you want to start off with the Batman movie, Robert Pattinson, fine. You already made that, fine. Aquaman, if you want to keep Jason, fine, but don't make Aquaman 2 yet. Don't make give them their origin stories again. If you want to keep Henry Cavill, fine. He had Man of Steel, perfect, good origin story. Those are fine, but you jumped in. Ben Affleck never got a Batman origin story. You gave us Batman versus Superman, where
Well, to be fair, I didn't mean to cut you off, but we did get a little bit of Batman's origin story in Man of Steel, uh, in Batman vs Superman: Dawn of
but
Justice.
this is my problem with that. You made Batman versus Superman to come out with the Justice League movie. What that should have never been founded yet. The story didn't connect. How did he goes from Man of Steel to you should have made Batman his origin story, dealing with what he had to deal with, all the issues he went through, and then at the end of the Batman movie, he experienced what he experienced with Superman, seeing Superman destroy um well, it wasn't even Superman. When Superman and General Zod, the meeting timer went up. Where's my mouse? Sorry guys about that, guys. When Superman and General Zod fought, it should have just ended the Batman movie there, then lead up to Batman versus Superman. We got Wonder Woman 2. What was the point? She was already associated with the Justice League after Wonder Woman 1. Why in Wonder Woman 2 she didn't have Batman help her, Aquaman help her, someone else,
Well,
another superhero helped her, like in how Marvel did it? After Iron Man
Well,
1,
remember,
after
one woman took part in the past in 1985.
yeah, even that movie was awful anyways. But after all that, you made this big Justice League movement that we're gonna be a team. We got this established. Blah 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 blah. After all that, everyone went their separate ways. You're telling me that no big other crisis comes up, and you had Ben Affleck, the face of Batman, for that series, and then went and made Robert Pattinson a Batman movie, an origin Batman movie. Why? Why is there two Batmans in your universe? I can understand. Okay, there shouldn't be two stories. You got the Justice League story and now a Batman solo story. It shouldn't be like that. Marvel did it right. Iron Man first, Thor first. Hawk never got his own movie. Well, Mark Ruffalo never got his own movie. All of them pretty much got their own movies, and then all of them led
Captain
up to the
America.
Avengers for a reason. At the end of each of them, something with Loki took place for a reason that the Avengers needed to be made. And then after that, even though they went their separate ways, when another big crisis happened, it was for a reason. They got connected. None of that happened. Aquaman is now fighting another fish.
Is he?
I don't know. Like I don't even know who he's gonna fight in Aquaman 2. It's just little stuff like that. It's just frustrating. But
A big fish, a bigger
let's
fish.
see what their 10-year
Well,
project has in store.
yeah. What do you? Okay, so you're hoping to see basically the universe get rebooted.
I think it's just pick a story, stick to that story. Stop grabbing different stories from all these different directions, casting all these different peoples, wasting money to have your movies flop. I feel like that's just dumb. But that's
I
just it.
concur, Jay. I
Mhm.
concur. So, what are you hoping to see them do as
I'm honestly for DC right
far
now.
as for the big bad? What are you hoping to see?
We need a dark side fight. We need a dark side movie.
A legitimate dark side fight is
But
what you're
I don't
saying.
want. Everyone got their origin story. Now let's fight Darkseid. No, Darkseid is the last person you should be fighting. Everyone gets their origin story. Batman gets his sidekicks, Robins, with him. All that develops into the Teen Titans. Then now you got the Teen Titans series movie, and then all of that leads up to needing the entire Justice League and their proteges helping them to fight Darkseid, because again, Darkseid should be the last big bad. What Marvel did, how every single Marvel character got involved. You had Iron Man, War Machine, and his wife get involved. You had Captain America, Falcon, Bucky get involved. Thor, Valkyrie, Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, everyone got involved for that one big fight of Thanos. That's what we need. Same thing with DC. That one big fight is gonna be Darkseid on Apocalypse with his creatures, whatever. Let's get a big fight.
Yeah, I know. I agree, man. So, it would be cool too, really quick, if they gave us some semblance of Young Justice on live action. I think that would be pretty cool.
That'd be cool. I'll be happy with that. But that's like
Yeah.
honestly with you, that's honestly Teen Titans just renamed. It's young heroes,
Yeah.
but it's its own unique story and stuff. So getting a live action of that won't be too bad. But again, it will have to be. I think it will have to be like either a series, like like a couple movies, or
Or like a show on HBO Max.
but they have
The
the
live
animated
action.
TV show.
No,
So
live action, live action, live
who
action.
knows? But let's see what their 10-year project has in store. We will probably know, like Egg said, DC fandom will come out with all this information
Yeah.
and everything. So
So I'm looking forward to DC fandom. So
you guys would know as much as we do.
yeah, we'll
But
probably do the same thing we did with Comic Con. So All right, guys. We thank you guys for hanging out with us on another. What's for us is Friday. For you guys watching, it will be Sunday. On another Sunday evening. Um, Jay and I will be back next week. Same channel, same place, same time. Stay safe, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Jay and E, we're signing out.
Catch you guys later.